Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. Amitabha. I want you to pay attention to what I say. Google STAYAFIYA and also check YouTube, mate, like always. And I stand do the same thing on YouTube. You'll figure entertain me on YouTube. Check me up on Facebook the same way. Check me up on and all the other platforms them to do that and learn. If you want to see some of my videos, them go on Yahoo, go on Bing and listen to my videos. Them the government control everything, man. They could hide what we're doing online. Understand? Now in this video, we're going to talk about seeing life your way. Understand? Listen to this. Now when I say you must see life your way, and don't let nobody take you off of your path. Understand? Don't let nobody make you cheap into a lane that's not your lane. And remember, when you're trying to do something, they have a. We are in a time where some people say you're free, but you are not mentally free and are physically free. You understand? You might think you're physically free. If you don't try to do something to go to the top, then you realize you're not really physically free. And you're not mentally free. Because you're gonna see me talking on a video like this, and you're gonna look at me like I'm cuckoo. Because you're not mentally free yet, and you're not physically free yet. Because you're free to go to the club, smoke weed, purchase a car, work a job, and go places where you want. But if you're really serious and you got some money in your pocket, try to go to other places and you will still see a little bit of racism spark on you. You understand? And if you look real deep in society, you will notice that the black race, they're thinking petty. And when I say they're thinking petty, they will go to war. They are on power built. Like if they see me doing something, and he think if he do one, he stop my energy from shining within the world. Like he would have seen me doing something and he will creative, he like recreativity, he would take my method and my mind and go mimic it somewhere else and think he'll stop it. That's how society man is. So this is why you now have to see life your way. When you see life your way, you will get to understand that as a black person, you realize that you know what? No, I am not mentally free yet, and I'm not physically free yet. Understand? Because when you're physically free, you could go and do whatever you want. You have to have money to physically go and do what you want. That's why I say you're not physically free yet. Because if you work Monday to Friday, you do not physically free to like I could go to France tomorrow. I could go to Japan tomorrow. I could go down to Jamaica on the beach. You probably do that once a year, but how much people do that once a year? They don't have no job. That most black men do not have job to do that. But other race that have money and have things how to do things, they don't have money flowing in. They could get up and physically free and go where they want, and nobody ain't go against it because of their skin color. You understand? For famous black men, he have more access than a black man who do not have access. Understand? Remember, I repeat it. A famous black man have more access within the world physically more than a black man who do not have money like them or famous and well-known face like them. And if you think you're joking, if you go down to a place like let's say down in one of the suburb area, those people live in the suburb that went to college and university, and suddenly they see a hood black man comes through like that, and he's not a rapper, but he look like he gonna want to know who you are. As soon as you pull out with your license plate, he gonna run your license plate, get your number from DMV, see who the hell you are. It's a simple thing. You punch in somebody VIN number on his car, punch it in license plate number, he gonna pop up on Google, gonna show where they are, who they are, where they're from. This is how the world is. And I'm not supposed to say that, but this is how it is. You understand? But this is how I realize we don't have physically, we're not physically free. And in the ghetto, you could see that we're not physically free. Because watch, in the ghetto, physically free, man, he just want a nice car, a train, and a watch, and chasing women. Some would just want to build a house and just stay there and just live good. And that's it. You don't want to travel around the world, go see what France look like. You want to see what Africa look like. You want to see how Spain look like. And I even want to fly to America. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them want to perish. A lot of people that run in other part of the world in Africa, they want to come to America because they want to be physically free because they hear how you could get the money and do it. You understand? But mentally free now is where I see that a lot of people are mentally free. Because when I mention mentally free, some people still jealous of you because you hold a nice chain, or you have a nice car, or you just living good and doing the right thing, then you're the same black man that thinking petty. We want to kill you and rob you and kill you for your own things. And I know this is why the petty man things going on everywhere. If a black man decide that he gonna rise from the ghetto where they in, and he gonna go hard enough and push it and bring the people in with him. He trying to free himself. He gonna go to war with a force who trying to keep him there. You understand? Who trying to keep him mentally bondaged there. And if you see the light and trying to push through the push to the light to try to get there, you will notice something people come with their mind, which is I told you, the government that destroying society and destroying people and stealing everything and killing people for their own thing. You understand? So once you're trying to go to that level where you want to break the chain or break the bandage, your chances are before you go there you're gonna get shoot. You understand? Or something gonna stop you within the light, or within the push, or within the action that you're gonna take. You understand that? All right, so to be mentally free, one have to know thyself. One have to know their roots. One have to have respect for society. One have to look at his black race, or white race, or Puerto Rican race. Whatever race you are, you have to look at the race and see how your race is performing in society. And when I look at my race, I see some most of my race, they are the most incarcerated people within the earth. I notice that when I look at my race. And then I look at the behavior of my race, and then I look, I say, okay, my race. I see why other races see them like that, because my race is living ignorant. My race want to fight. My race want to kill me for my own thing. And whenever one that go make the change, my race kill him. My race take money from other race and kill him. So everybody went back down. Because look at Tupac. Understand? I don't know what the people them around him doing now, but a lot of them, some of them died out, and you don't hear nothing of them. Because when Tupac was around, you hear my rep Thug Life. You hear me repping Thug Life, and he started his own labor and started doing his thing. You don't hear nobody climbing from that. You understand? But when you look on the pirates, you see Cartel, and Cartel rise up a couple of other artists, you hear of them. You understand? But you don't hear of the other people that was, or a few of them spring through the water, and now they're glowing above the earth. But you have to realize this: to be mentally free, one have to see what your race is. Know the power of your race. See what your race striving. See what your race conquer. See what your race building. See what your race inventing. And if you look at black race, you notice the black race, when it comes to technology and a lot of things, you notice we don't really invent that. When you think of cars, you don't see we don't invent cars. We try to get sneakers and clothes and regular things and trains and watches. See, we don't into that. I check my race. But some part of the world, black men trying to get their things together and push it together. But other race don't go trying to see that you're going to be at a war with. You understand? So this is what I try to tell you. You gotta be mentally free. I think I'm mentally free. This is why I could tell you things that you don't really see that way. You understand? That's what mentally free is. You have to be mentally free. You got to mentally free. You know that government control my woman, government control my brothers and my mother, and they could use them and kill me if I'm trying to break to the top. And then remember, everyone that trying from our race that trying to break free from the situation that they're in, they're gonna get attacked. There's a force that's gonna come up on them, and then most people that aren't, they're taking order, but their free is only their freedom of the mind is only a small percentage. No one ain't controlling me right now. I'm controlling my mind, my flow. No one ain't telling me how to do things, or how to say things, or how to start things. If I would have some money in my hand, I would have do it different. I would have maybe this situation. I would have in my suit and my tie, or maybe I just sit in my studio and have somebody film me. I probably rolling up one and smoking and chicken talking to you. Understand? But when you don't have it and you lose it all, then you realize what I'm talking about. When you try to get back on, you realize it come back down to the mentally, how to free yourself mentally and spiritually also. Feed yourself spiritually, because society don't free themselves mentally, and you got to learn to free yourself spiritually and learn to free yourself physically. If you want to free yourself physically, also you got to get up and take action. Understand? If you're born in a poor family, you have to be physically to free yourself mentally. Once again, if you're born in a poor family, you have to be physically action to free your mind mentally. You understand? So wake up and smell the coffee. I meet about you. Remember, check me up. Anytime a black man trying to do things, remember, they're going to break him down. America is not a place where black men must try to build. You will see that if you're trying to take action. Peace and bless.